Welcome! Let's do some coding, shall we? So, I am still trying to make a new Discord bot called Molly. This is gonna take a bit. So, what I would like to do today, or at least start doing today, is a claim reminder. Now, before I go into that, I would like to have a way of seeing what is actually active in the game. Let me get to the database, because right now, if I enter stuff here, I always have to open the database, which is not very convenient. Okay, so, oh wait, music. I think last time it was a little loud. I hope this time it's a little better. Okay, so that is a lot of shit here. All right, if I look at this list command, you can see it lists all the active reminders. And I would like to have that as well, because right now that list command is still from the old code and is probably not listing anything at all. Okay, so we have the list command, we have reminders list command. Why? This is the embed. Okay, yeah. So that's literally all there is in here. With Navi, I also have a ready list. I don't think I need that. With Molly, Maya does not have that. Nope. Okay. All right, so we need to have a look at the embed. So what I do usually, I just loop over all the active reminders, right? Yeah, I make a list and then I just get all of reminders. Where do I get them? Up here. Yeah. And then I just loop over them and just add them in these lists and then list them. Okay. In this case, we will not have a lot of stuff in here to begin with. We have a reminder for claim, daily, quote, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's literally it. So I think I will probably get all of them, just like I'm used to, but it will be only 3 at the most. So those lists, I simply don't need those. I think I can just remove all of that. Here is the embed user reminders and stuff, and yeah, let me just, is there anything in here that I need? Time delta to time string. Yeah, I mean, I need to do that, but yeah, let me just keep the code and just start. Okay. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to make 3 fields. One field is about the claim reminder, one is about the daily reminder, and another one about quote. And that's literally it. Usually I just list it like this. But in this case, I would like to add a little more than just the time left, at least in terms of claim. I would like, let me see, what did I write down? I would like to list where is it? There is, I would like to list how many speeders I used when I last claimed, how much items I already have in terms of time, how long it has been since the last claim. Well, okay, I mean, you can just calculate that, but I have the space, so why not? And how long until I will remind you that you should claim again. So I will just list all of that stuff. All right, so let's do a field. I'm lazy. Let me just copy the code. Name daily. The exact order, I don't know yet, but there's only one for now. All right, so what do I add here? I do have my reminders in here. Show timestamps. Yeah. I also have this. I can change it to a timestamp, but I think I will. I mean, I do have a few time strings, but yeah, I think I will not add this. I will add I will add a second button though. And I will probably add something else, but we will get to that later. So that means I don't need that. You know, I could just use this and add something else and switch between these in text and these other ones, integrated ones. Do I have an example? Probably not. Do I have to make an example? I can make an example. Actually, wait, didn't I add hammer time the other day? You know, it's probably easier on the web. This is what I mean, right? So I can add one of those. There we go. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, daily. So I have my reminders in here now. First of all, I need to take them apart. Yeah, that's just daily reminder. Yeah, that was absolutely the correct key. Reminder daily, reminder claim, reminder day. Okay, well, I mean, I call this user reminders. Okay, so let's call this claim reminder, daily reminder, vote reminder. None. Okay, so no, none. Lowercase, there we go. Okay. Okay, and now I loop over the reminders. User reminders. And if reminder dot, what do we have here? Clan name. Now. End time message. Activity. There we go. That's the one. Daily reminder. Then we need an elf. A house elf. Activity claim reminder. Oh yeah. Elf. I can't just use else because if I ever add other stuff, it will give me really weird errors. All right. Is that beautiful code? Probably not, but it works. Isn't there another way to access those? I mean, this is a list, right? So if I access them user reminders, I can access them by a list or by name. I can, wait a second. Get, there is append, copy, count, extend, insert, pop, remove, reverse. Yeah, I can look that another time. I don't need to do that now. Active reminders, no. Active overview. Let's call it overview for now. Daily reminders. Well, actually, it is still accurate. All right. Now, I would like to calculate midnight. Now, I am going to, let's see, I did that in here. Midnight today, right. Midnight today, but I need midnight tomorrow. Okay. Now, I already have the time. Midnight today. Okay, that's cool. I already did that up here. Now, midnight tomorrow. That is what is actually interesting. Midnight today, time delta days 1 from datetime imports time delta. Thank you. And I don't need random. Okay, so this is now 00.00 UTC tomorrow. Now that is a date time object. How do I convert that? There is the utils for that. Utils, there we go. Yes. So reset. Next reset. Well, I mean, obviously it's the next reset. What else would it be? Jesus, there we go. Utils.format dt, and now I can the datetime, okay. Style flag. Style. Let's have a look at that function. Here are all the styles. Relative? No. I want to have it F. Default. Okay, well, means I don't need that. All right, default. This is the reset. And now I'm going to do a reminder active. I would like to have this oh, by the way, I would like to add some emojis here. Yeah. Let's just use the normal emoji. Okay. Reminder active, and now I will probably do that up here, otherwise it's a little mess. Daily reminder active. Because I would like this to look good. Emojis enabled. Yes. If daily reminder is not none, else no. Let's see how that looks in a bit. So you might ask, why don't you just add time left like in Navi's case? Well, the problem is that, as you might remember, that I add a random amount of minutes, so it will never actually end exactly at midnight UTC. Now, in here, people will never notice that. I mean, okay, if I add this and then show the actual end time, you can see that it ends... oh, wait, never mind. No. This is not midnight reset anyway, so that's not an issue. But there is another one sometimes in events. And yeah, I mean, you have a lot of other of those cooldowns in here, so it kind of never actually makes a difference. People just do not notice. But if I only have 3 reminders, people will look at it and ask, why is it not at actual midnight? And I don't need those questions, because I would then have to explain that a million times. So what I'm doing instead is I am showing them the actual reset of the cooldown, which is at midnight. And I just say, yes, it's active, but I do not show if I will actually tell them at exact midnight. So yeah, it's just kind of being a little smart about it, I guess. So, and I think that is about it for now. Custom reminders. Oh, the custom reminders. Yeah. These are not in yet, but custom reminders. That is an empty list. LF. I think these are just called activity custom. I can add them here. I do not need them yet, and I also don't have that active yet, but let me just keep that code here for a little bit so I can use it now later. Okay. I don't even use that. Why? Oh. Okay. Midnight tomorrow. Dude, what am I even doing here? Okay, now it's accurate. Anything else I missed? Daily reminder active. Jesus Christ. What a nice start today. Okay. Now, I'm not sure this will actually run yet, because I didn't really have a look at anything else. So let's see what happens. Molly list. Well, I should maybe activate the whole code. That would be an idea. What is it called? Reminders list. Okay. Oh, wow. Doesn't even load. Reminders. Yeah. Huh? Oh, it's reminders lists because it used to be another list in there. What the fuck? Okay, but now there is no typo anymore. What the fuck? Am I blind or what is going on? Oh, this is the content, not... Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to close that because that is... Okay. So, so the actual cock is called differently. There it is. Why? And why is it called reminders lists in here again? What idiot wrote Navi? Man, such a mess. Okay, so there's more stuff in here. There's also the custom reminders in here. Yeah, okay, I think loading those commands won't hurt. Reminders add. Reminders list. Reminders custom. Ah, yeah, okay. With or without slash. Yeah. Can you just load the damn fucking file? Thank you. Molly list. Oh, actually. Okay. That is really ugly. Why is it so ugly? You know what actually might look a little better? I usually don't do that, but now I need to go to the content again. Let's see how that looks. Dear neighbor, do you really have to mow your lawn right now? I guess that's a yes. Okay. Navi, what did I do here? Well, I guess the only difference here is there is no space between the emoji and the text, but otherwise that's about what I did last time. Okay. More lists. You know what? Active. Okay. Now I had another idea. Field daily. Because if daily reminder is not none, Well, okay, if I do that, I can't do these. Although, you know, I actually have to say, this looks really good like this. I really like this. Can I also use that here? Yeah, no, I can't because I have another level. Because this looks really nice. I like that. But in here, that is not really working because, yeah, I have all of that in a single field, and then I have these down here because I just really like how that looks. The only issue I have now is I would like to add another line down here. Which I would usually have. I can show you how it looks in here. Right? So you have this, and then you have line, which is then kind of indented. So it's clear that these two belong together. Because this is not very beautiful, but I guess that's just how it will be. Man, I really like the look of this. This is just so beautiful. I like it. I mean, what I could do, theoretically, I haven't used this in a while. The blank one, which is in here, so I can just... Let me just add it and see how it looks. So... user, that would have to be a slash command, but use idle daily to create one. And now I can... Alright, let's see how that looks. What? Midnight tomorrow. Is there any reason I just killed that code? Oh, what? Ah, I moved it up and now obviously, yeah, the order is all wrong. Okay. Where's my last line? Ah, yeah. There we go. The other option, of course, would be I would do it like I usually do. I probably have to, because otherwise I just have that single embed that looks unlike everything else, which is not great. So I would essentially have this, right? And if I now open this, and now I can open this. Now I have a reminder. Reminder. Yeah. Second coffee. There we go. You can't code without coffee. You know, let me just add another field just to see how it looks. Because I would, of course, also have a claim reminder, which I would probably add on top of the vote reminder. And then I will just... something here the last claim. Why is there... What? What am I even doing? Okay, now it's correct. Jesus. I would have last claim and then reminder in, yeah, something like that. I can always have a closer look at that later on. Farms at full capacity in. Time producing. Although that is a little misleading. Time since last claim. Reminder in. Hours of items produced. That probably needs to be renamed later on. And time speeders used. Yeah, and I completely forgot new lines here. Okay, let's just add that and see how that looks. What? Those stupid commas, man. And now looking at how it would look the other way, I already know it will look better. That's the problem. That was a little faster. I mean, I could, of course, just do this. To make it look more like it usually looks. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. I will not do this though. Okay. Right, so let's leave that for now. Now I can see what is happening. Well, yeah, well, not exactly in terms of claim, but you know. So, right, claim reminder. Now, the way claim works is, I think I can't really claim right now, right? Actually, I am supposed to claim in 8 minutes. Now, isn't that just perfect? Let me do that in here though, just in case there are some issues with it. You do idle claim, and then you can say boost, and then you can roll, and then you will hopefully get a high number. Yeah, well, you will hopefully get not only get a 5, and then you get some more stuff, and then you might be. I need more. Oh my god, I'm only at 20%. That was 24 hours of stuff, man. This is taking long now. Anyway. And now I will wait for another 24 hours. Okay. So, the issue with this is you can claim anytime you want, right? So there is no like, well, he just claimed, so now there is an 8-hour cooldown and he will claim again. This changes literally on the fly. He can be like, okay, I need some more farms, so I think I will claim again in 1 hour. Or he can be like, well, I think I will claim again in 24 hours, which is the highest you can go. After 24 hours, you will not get any more items, so you have to claim, at least after 24 hours. Now, claiming costs energy, so people will probably not claim too often or all the time, but everyone will have another time he would like to get reminded in. So that's kind of a problem. My initial idea was to just make a user setting where people could then set a custom time. The problem is that can literally change every time you claim. Sometimes you want 1 hour, sometimes you want 8 hours, sometimes you want 24 hours. So what I'm going to do instead is I will pop up on claim. You know, what I should have done, caught that embed. Oh, well, it's too late now. Doesn't matter. It's not a complicated one. So I will pop up and then people can choose, like, I would like to get reminded in 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hours, and they can also just enter something themselves. Although that, and this is a little special, what I just explained is actually not quite accurate. People will not choose, I will get reminded in 8 hours. People will choose, I would like to get reminded after I have 8 hours of stuff. Because, and here's the thing, you have those time speeders. But look at the consumables. Time speeder. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. Wow, yes. Helpful. Topic. Time speeder. Come on. Wow. Good job, Bloom. You broke the help command. Okay, well, anyway, what a time speeder does, it will give you instantly 2 hours of items from all of your farms. And what that means is that it will still only give you 24 hours max, right? So if you use a time speeder and you get 2 hours immediately, that means you will now run into the limit after 22 hours of real time. Which means that if I would just let people like choose real time, so 8 hours real time, and then someone uses a speeder, he will actually get 12 hours of stuff after, no, 10 hours of stuff, of course, after 8 hours. Which, I mean, maybe that's what he wants. But the problem is if you then enter 24 hours and you use time speeders, you will lose items because you will run into the limit after like 20 hours if you use 2 time speeders, but you will still only be reminded after 24 hours. So instead of choosing real time, you will be able to choose how much you would like to get in terms of item time, right? So you can choose, I would like to be reminded after 24 hours of time that of what is the word? English, I swear. Anyway, you know what I mean, right? So I choose 24 hours in the list and I use a speeder. That means that it will now automatically change to 22 hours in the database. So you will still get reminded at the accurate time. Okay, so to do that, I need to store a few things in the database, because I would also like to be able to let people change that once it's already in the database. I'll probably add that in the list as well. Now, that has to be user settings. Let's see, we already have the last claim. By the way, the last payday, I will just remove that for now because I think I actually don't need that for anything. Oh, do I? I don't think so. Let's remove that. Okay. Oh, but let's not forget by the way, I was looking at my recordings and I noticed a bug. I made a mistake. Users database. There we go. Last claim. I did not include the last claim stuff here. So, last payday. Okay. Can also remove that. This. Goodbye. And this one. There we go. Gone. Okay. Now we need the amount of time speeders used. Obviously since the last claim. That will be reset automatically when you claim. The only thing that will probably not be as user-friendly is if you do claim in another channel where I can't see it, you are kind of fucked. Because then the claim reminder will not in any way be able to create. So there probably has to be a way to set last claim manually. Okay. Time speed is used. Oh. I also need to know the claim hours you chose initially. I'm actually not quite sure if I really need that. But if I don't have that, if I use a time speeder, it will just use the existing time and just remove 2 hours of it. If I change the time, I can use the time speeders used and the last claim time, and then I would still have an accurate time. Yeah, I actually think I don't need that. I'll just leave it out for now. Maybe I will need it along the way, we'll see. So, anything else I need? Let's just leave it at that. I can always change it. Okay, now we need to add that here. Time speeders used. That is an int. And another one down here somewhere. Okay. Right. That is now in the database. Now, next, before we can do anything, we need to start reading that stuff. I need to start reading claim, and I need to start reading time speeders. Okay, so claim. Here we have a claim. Let's see. I assume this is the author, this is the description, and this is a field. Yes, okay. Nothing unusual here. I mean, I don't really care about his field in the slightest. I also don't care about this time string. I really only care that this thing appears at all. I also don't care about all of this stuff down here. It's gonna be a little ugly that I will be like in between here. I will be like, hey, please choose a reminder time. But there's not much I can do about that. That's just how it's gonna be. What is going on down here, by the way? That's a lot of error. Oh, that is an error of Spotify, actually. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't edit that with streamer mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, anyway, who cares about Spotify? So, okay, let's start with reading the claim. And that, let's start making my own claim message, because I can't use claim because it's not free, sadly. Okay, let's make a claim embed. Okay. Claim? Yes, okay. Description is 2 lines, it seems. Okay. There you for the last. This has some asterisks. Get a new farm. Get a new farm. Fields names, no. Field name is produced items. And then you just have that stuff, which I will just list. You know what? I just use that because it really doesn't matter what is in here whatsoever. Okay. And now I have a claim message. So many pings. Jesus, where's my E? Bloody hell, that microphone is on the way. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so here's my claim message. It's a little ugly, but it works. Except that is a bit ugly. Here's a new line missing. Yeah, so this is complaining because it tried to get the user settings. And I forgot to add the time speeders used attributes. Bool record, no. This is an int, which I don't need to convert. It will do that automatically. Okay. Right. Now it shouldn't complain anymore. Thank you. I'm not quite sure how I like this. I actually like this more. Yeah, I like this the most. The only reason why I'm kind of against it is that it would not look like this literally anywhere else, right? If I look at this, this would still look like this, so I will probably do it like this just so it's consistent. I really like if it's consistent. I hate stuff that is all over the place. By the way, as you can notice, it's fast now. I updated it. I also updated. This is now also new code, although I can't really say it changed the speed in any way. So yeah, still that was a good idea. Okay. Ooh, tracking. So now the question is, where do I add the code to read that? I don't think it belongs in here. That is the completely wrong code file anyway. This, I don't think it belongs in here because it's not in here, right? So I will probably add it to the claim file. That is not a thing yet. So I need to add that here. Daily. Okay. Let's give that a name. Process message. Create reminder. Okay, so we are going to... Let's see. I'm pretty sure I did something like this in my older bots. So let's see how I did it there. So it looks consistent. my great my processing, where are they? There we go. Let's start at top. Create reminders. Call context hub. Oh yeah, I will probably also add these later on. Prune. Let's have a look at prune. Create reminder. No. Rebirth maybe. Update rebirth on summary. What? Oh my god, look at this code. Huh. This code should actually never run. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, I was actually smart here, so I am updating rebirth. It's just that I updated it again on cancel, so this whole thing is oh yeah, well, okay, it is needed because I mean I set everything to 0. You know what? I should fix this, but not now. That is not great. Did I track capture? Here we go. So I called it track capture here. So yeah, let's call it something like this then. Okay. Claim. So let's call it track claim. Wait. Should I do that in an extra function? Because I need to do two things, right? I need to store your last claim time, and I need to pop up and be like, hey, how about your next reminder time? But I think I'll do that in a single function. That makes no sense otherwise. So I'm going to track time speeder instead first. Time speeder. I know I used a few. There we go. This is what happens when you use one. Not an embed for once. What is this? I think this is just the usual uses. This is a time speeder emoji. By the way, this is really weird English. Clicks a button on. Yeah, it's really weird English. And also this were added to your farms. That is highly misleading. But he has a few really misleading things in here anyway. For example, wait. Let me take a picture of that. For example, if you use idle PD, then it tells you to get more eidolons and more farms. Which is just complete bullshit. You don't need to get more eidolons, you need to get more items. In fact, if you sell your items to get more eidolons, you lose out on this. You lose money. And if you get more farms, I mean, how am I supposed to get more farms? I can't. It's the limit. Yeah. So this is, I think the underlying issue is that Loom is never actually active in his own games. He's only active in other games. And I think that's an issue because he only sees what other people tell him. So yeah, it's usually kind of a mess. Anyway, time speeder. Yes, time speeder. Let's go track a time speeder. Now, this is not an embed, so the embed data is completely empty. What are we looking for? I would like to look for the emoji name because the emoji name never changes. That's always a good idea. The problem is that the emoji name, of course, might also be in other messages. What I could do though, to be smart about it, is I could look for the two emoji names. Because there's another emoji name in there. I would really like to pick up that message though in that case to really know what I'm looking for. Let's do that. I have a single time speeder left. Let me see what they cost. 16, yeah, I don't have that. I think I have pretty much exactly 0 idle coins. And I'm not gonna spend money. So, by the way, how does my league look? Oh my god. Yeah, no comment. Okay. This game right now is so unbalanced. If you do not spend any money in this game right now, you're just getting raped all over. So, yeah, there is a lot to be done in this game. Yeah, better him than me. Special deal, 1 energy balloon for 5. That's actually a good deal, except I can't use them because of another weird shit going on in the game. Okay, so yeah, I can't get any more, but I do have 1. I just have to make sure I really pick up that message. Alright. Not in here because that code isn't active yet. Tracking, yes. Let's see. No. Detection. Okay. Let's open inventory to see if that works. Cool. Let's use the time speeder. By the way, that also means that I will have to change this to 21.5 hours afterwards. Okay. Use time speeder. All right. There is the message. There we go. Now I can look at it as it actually is in the code. Claim, roll, use. This is a use command. This is not an embed. This is just a simple message. Yes, this is just normal emoji. So if I look for these two things, I can probably be reasonably sure that it's this message. Although actually, I wouldn't... Well, yes, I think I can be reasonably sure. If it would be an embed, maybe not. But because almost all of the stuff in the game is in embeds, and this is not an embed, I think I can probably be reasonably sure that this will work out okay. So I can... I don't need that anymore, thank you very much. Let's go back to the claim stuff. Track time speeder. Time speeder. And this is actually not English or anything, it's just the name of an emoji. So I think I can just do it like that. If time speeder in messaged content and this emoji, whoa, what? I don't need the whole thing, just the emoji. And in message content dot lower. And now the cool thing about this now is that even if he looks at the text and is like, whoa, that's weird English, and starts updating it, this will still work. Unless he changes the emojis, of course. So if users none, if embed data, I think I can remove that code completely because I don't really... There is no embed data. So I get the username from the message, and I think it literally starts with... Yes, it starts with the username. By the way, let's complete this. If item equals time speeder, content, else content. I have no idea what I am supposed to do. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know an item like that, stupid. So, use commands. Use. That is item. And that is not an embed, but content. All right. That should be done. Testy. Use time speeder. Yes. Tasty use whatever. Yes. Okay, cool. Do I need the emoji? I mean, I could add the emoji in here, but where? What? Here. I could add an emoji here. I could add an emoji here. I could add some kind of cooldown emoji here. I don't know. I could maybe use a log emoji. This this I don't know. Although I don't know if I even need this. And last claim, because I'm just thinking I could add a lot of emojis here, but it might then also be a little overcrowded. And also this. Nah. Let's leave it like this. At least for now. Okay, so username from Name from message start. That sounds good. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. That will extract the username from the start of the message. From message content.lower. By the way, that reminds me of something I noticed today. Okay, done. Another item on the list. Okay, username. I am looking for command use time speeder. Now, I always test my regex stuff because I learned my lesson long ago. Nice, that works. And I think that is the only way you can actually do that. So let's add that. What? Okay. Use time speeder. If user settings is none, yeah, I mean, obviously it's none. There's no embed. I can, I can just get rid of all of that stuff actually, because I don't have any of that. Okay, now reminder claim reminder claim enabled time speeders. Yeah, okay, good question. Should I just always store that stuff, or should I only store it if the claim reminder is enabled? Because I think I will actually always store it, because assuming someone is like, oh, I would like to enable that reminder again. The problem is he already claimed and he already used some time speeders, and yeah, if I don't know that stuff, that will not end well. So let's just always have it running. The only issue with that is that I'm now tracking stuff that is technically not expected that this is happening. So I think I will just have to add that. Let's see. Privacy. Well, I mean, that's not very... yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's only a time and a number. I mean, that's all there is. So that's really not an issue. It's not any user data in any way. User command. Yes, claim. Yeah. This gets me to another thing. I was thinking about, where is the reminder text? I think I just made it my usual thing. Yes, no, it has been XX hours since your last claim. Wait, what? Last claim time? Last claim time? Yeah, anyway, question is if I should include more in here than just that, right? But the question is what? Because the last claim time, I don't think that is very useful, is it? What did I... There we go, last claim. Okay. Time since last claim. Hours of items. That would probably be interesting. And also this, maybe? Yeah. So, last claim time is a little misleading. Time since your last claim. Well, actually, yeah. Let's just leave it like that. It has been last claim time since your last claim. And no, wait, what? Whoa, what am I doing here? Let's try that again. And your farms produced hours produced, maybe hours of stuff. Yes, hours of stuff. Wait, hours? Why hours? Production time. That makes more sense. Production time. The amount of time. Well, I don't think that is very clear. By the way, there's another little caveat here. If you get raided, you lose items. You might have seen I opened this leak thing. And it said I got raided multiple times. Where did I even open it? I have too many channels. Did I open it in here? Yes, here. So, and it says I lost items. From what I have understood, at least helpers claim that it is up to 2 hours of stuff. I'm not sure it's always exactly 2 hours of stuff. I imagine it can't be 2 hours of stuff because otherwise I would just have lost 14 hours. And that would be way too much. On the other hand, this game is so unbalanced right now, who knows. So technically, if you get raided and you claim after, say, 8 hours, you don't get 8 hours of stuff. It's actually less because you got raided. But because this is completely useless, there is no hint in here whatsoever at how many items and how much time you actually lost. And also, this is literally only in here. I just have to ignore that completely because I can't use it. It's just what it is. It's just a small FYI. Technically, you get a bit less. The amount of time your farms produced items, that is actually misleading. So that's not a great text. You know, this is I will need to get back to this. I would like to have it in here, but this is very misleading. I need to change that. But right now, I don't really have an idea. So I'll do that when I have a minute on my own. So use a command. We have the user command in here. Yes. Last claim time. Okay. Current time, midnight. What? What? No. I don't need anything like that. So, wait. I don't need to do any reminders in here. Dude, it's a tracking command. Not okay. Tracking, processing. I need to extract the amount. That is what I need to do here. Where is not Molly? Idle testy. I need to extract this number. I mean, technically I could also extract this, and then if I see it's 2 hours, I can just assume, okay, it's this many time speeders, but I can also just use this. I am tempted to go after the time string simply because if I extract this right here, I will need to include the, which is a word. And this might change. So this, on the other hand, with the emoji, this right here, okay, well, it's an emoji. I have actually never used an emoji inside the regex. Does that even work? Okay. Let's see what happens when I take this stuff in here and put it in here. Well, it looks like it works. At least in here it works. So let's see if it also works in the code. Maybe it does. So if it does, cool. Right, so that will give me time left match. Read.search. There we go. Message content. Yes, okay. And no, that's correct. And no, that's actually not time left, that's a time string. Now, time left we will get if I get that time calculate time left from time string. There we go. Why do I need the message for that? Time string match. Why do I need it? Time left, pause. Time string, yeah, okay. What answer time? Oh, because because it's smarter than me. Because my past self made it that it also calculates the message send time into this, so it's actually hyper accurate. Okay. Anyway, we now have time left, and that should be something in hours, right? So what I can do now is time speeders used is time left dot hours dot, is there no hours? Seconds, microseconds, days. Dude, do I really have to calculate that? Okay, time left, total seconds, 7,200. Does that give what I want? Anyway, and now I can update user settings. Dot updates time speed as used equals time speed as used. Done. Assuming that works, that's now all I need to do. All right. Let's get rid of stuff I don't need for now. And let's actually use this. Helper. Whoa, there's some old code in here. Helper claim enabled. Helper. No, reminder claim, reminder vote. Yeah, okay. Reminder claim. What? What the hell did I do here? What a mess. Okay. Now, claim reminder. If reminder claim is enabled, probably have to import that. Yes. Process message yada yada. Okay, that should now be triggered. Let's have a look at the database. Now, database. I have my user. And somewhere in here we have the time speed as used, which is 0 now. Okay. Let's see what happens when I trigger a time speeder. I get a bug. Of course I do. Yeah, if user isn't on. Oh, actually, the user, I should keep the user because it could be a slash command, right? Shouldn't that be like this? Technically, being hypercorrect, I'm not quite sure. I would have to look it up. Yeah, so I now have the user. I now give the user, in case I already have the user from the interaction. Okay. Okay, no error. So let's see. Time speed is used 1. So the calculation is correct, except I just realized that, of course, I need to... user settings, I need to increase it. Not just replace it. So now it's 1, and now if I use 2 of them, I should end up with 3. So I use 2. And that will add 4 hours. And that should give me 3 time speed as used. Okay. something that works. Isn't it amazing? I can't believe it. I made something that runs without a bug. For now. Okay, so that's done. Now the claim message, the actual claim stuff. Yeah, that means we have to go into interactions. Now, interactions is the one thing I actually hate with a passion. And that's not because I hate interactions per se. I actually like them a lot. It's because of the library. Actually, it's not even because of this library. It's because of the library it originated from. Discord.py 2.0 alpha. There was a lot of drama and whatnot, but in any case, I ended up moving to another library, and I actually like what these guys are doing, with the one exception, and that is that they still have code from Discord.py 2.0 alpha, which was yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into it too much, but I don't like what they did with that release at all. It's so needlessly overcomplicated. And I think the argument is, yes, but this is how it is, super hyper correct. And you know what? I don't give a shit. I just want to have it usable. And this is not how it is usable. And you can see it in slash commands, because these guys added slash commands that are actually nice and usable, and the other guys also added slash commands eventually. They're also so absolutely overcomplicated bullshit. I just want to... Anyway, these guys, with my new library, are actually making a new release where they change a lot of shit, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be beautiful, I hope. Because one thing is certain, I will never go back to DPY. They can do whatever they want, but that is not my thing anymore. Where is the... Oh my god, I have too many servers. Let me just have a look. Maybe Pycord. There they are. Because they announced the new version a long time ago, but that is of course a lot of work. So updates, new minor release, March has been a while. That is because they have lots to do with the next major version. There we go. Version 3 discussion, GitHub. They are active in there, obviously, so that's good. But is there anything about the release? Release 3.0. It's probably going to be a lot of work to move over, but I can only imagine how much more convenient it will be than that old shitcode from DPY. Actually, that is highly unfair. There's not a lot of shitcode in there. It's only the interactions I hate. The other stuff is perfectly fine. But the interactions, oh man. Anyway, let's stop complaining. Let's hop into... No, actually, let's start here. So, claim. Let's make a claim function. So we need to do two things in there. We need to also store stuff. And I think I will do that immediately. Correct. Claim, process, claim, message. That is a little general, but yeah, because it's doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Also, by the way, what is this? Tracks time speed is used. Okay. Track's last claim time. Is there anything else I need to track in there? No. That is it, right? It's only the claim, test the claim. Yeah, it's tracks last claim time and asks and creates a claim reminder if the user so desires. Okay. Now, let's hop over to the other we already did, because now we are back to this. All right, we also need this in here again. You know what? Let's just copy paste the whole thing. Okay, so embed the yeah, of course I also need all of those arguments again. There we go. Author name, that is correct. Embed user, yada yada. Username from embed author. No. Why? Why do I not get the ID first? I need to add some stuff here. I forgot. Let's hop over to Maya. Because before I do anything else, I would like to get the ID from the icon URL. That's always better. This is what happens when you just randomly copy paste code. I'm actually not sure. Do I have that? 2? Profile? Wow, that's a lot of code. There we go. That's the part I want. Okay, before I do anything else, I will get... Wait, what? Embed users up? Okay, no, I do not need that part. User equals that, okay. And only if that is also not... Oh, that is a... Okay. And only if I can't get the user ID because user doesn't have an avatar, then I will have to look for the username. Right. And here I... no, that's okay. That should already be okay now. Here, it's a little bit of if else, but yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, if the user ID match, yes, okay. Right, now, claim. First of all, claim. And I will need to go for claim. I don't have a regex for that yet, but that is a very easy one. I think that is one I don't need to test, unless I make a stupid typo here. Which can happen, that looks good. All right. Ooh, that is a nice track, I love it. Carl Casey. Yes. Okay. So that part is done. Now, I said I want to always store the last claim time. So, my.claim.enable to return. So let's do that in between. So essentially I take that stuff here. And now I don't need to do any regex stuff. I just need to get the, let's see, message dot created at. Is that, what is that? Datetime. Perfect. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's a daytime, but daytime is always a little bitchy. Pycord documentation, there we go. Created that. Message, there we go. That's not what I clicked on. Message. Created that. There we go. In UTC. An aware UTC daytime object. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, perfect. So I can just write that to the database as it is, I think. So that's literally all I need to do. Last claim time, I think. Last claim. No, I would like to call that claim time, please. Okay. Okay. That's quite literally all I need to do here. That was an easy tracking. Now we get to the interesting part. Now I need to send a message with an interaction. That means I need a view. Okay, let's have a look at the views. Now this is quite a mess in here. Well, actually, there's not much stuff in here. Ah, yes, because it's Maya. So I have something to cancel. I have something to cancel or confirm. I have just one button. Okay. I have the reminder list. And I have this headings views. Okay, it's actually quite a few. That is, yeah. It has been a while since I made a new one, which is kind of the problem here, which is why I don't want to get into this shit. I had a look at another library once, and it was so easy to create interactions. I was almost crying, man. Instead, they made this bullshit here where you always have to be like, why is it so complicated? Why can't you just I think it would be literally easier to just use the API directly instead of this over abstracted nonsense. Oh well. Okay, so what do I need? I literally just need one select. Right? That's literally all I need. So let's go into the components first. I need a select because yes, I need these components which I then add to the other classes, to the views, and then okay, manage user select, set turner tier select. Okay, I'll just copy paste this and see where we go from there. And I should really reorder them one day. Set claim reminder time. Set the time of a claim reminder. Okay. Now, honor type, I don't need that. Disabled. Yeah, okay, that's okay. The other stuff is just, yeah. Self, donor type, no. Options. Now the options are the things you can actually see. Inside that select. Now here I loop over something, I don't need that, so let's just add some options. Discord select options. Is there any way of doing this a little? I guess. Okay, so now here we have the other thing because it's not actual real time. So where is the placeholder? Over here. Okay. I mean, I think I can probably just set that hard because... Okay, yeah. So the placeholder is down here. So we set the placeholder to... Remind me after... One hour of production time. This is gonna be confusing for some people, I can already tell you that. I would like to make this as unconfusing as I can. So I will probably, after you choose something, I will give you a, hey, I did that, and then be like, if you use a time speeder, by the way, it will change that. Something like that. So people are like, oh yeah, so it's not real time. This is also a little okay, yeah, I can always change it later. So emoji, no emoji. Is emoji, do I have to add emoji? Emoji is optional. Okay, lateral, yeah, okay. So yes, this has to be a string. Let's just call that 1. And also that is, there we go. There we go. Okay, so 2 hours of product. I would say 1, 2, 4, 8. Nah, maybe 6 as well. 6, 8, 12. How about 16, 20, and 24? And then we have another one of a custom amount of production time. That is a very long text. I don't like that. Let me set a time myself. Okay, so we are going to do that 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, custom. Okay. Because now I can just see, is an integer? If yes, well, perfect. If not, open the modal. Okay, so that is a append Discord select. Okay. Now we have our options. We need a custom ID. Set reminder time. No, set claim reminder time. There might always be another one. Min values, max values. Yes, you can only choose one. The options are set here. Disabled. Yes. I'm actually not. Let's do that. I would like to probably add an emoji here just because it then kind of sticks out, right? The problem is I have no idea which emoji, so for now I'll just leave it. Yeah, callback, I get. If you choose, you enter this callback function, and I get the this string in here. So I now have to check if select the value. Isn't it? Is number? What is in? Am I stupid right now? I probably am really stupid. Let's have a look in Navi. Yeah, so it's not integer number. Is okay. Yeah, okay. That is my Molly is numeric. That is okay. And yeah. Okay. Now I have to create a reminder. The question is, do I have the stuff in here? Reminders, users. I actually already have that. Okay. So create a reminder. Let's go to daily because there we already have that code. Bum. I think we will not add any reactions here. This is kind of a special case. So instead, I will give some actual feedback. By the way, I would like to keep this active. So if the user is like, after 1 hour, oh no, wait, oh no, wait, he can always change it, right? So, okay, first of all, I need to import functions. Get game command, user settings. I'm pretty sure I have the user settings in the view. I mean, I have no view yet, but if I had a view, I would probably have the user settings in there. But, yeah. I'm actually not sure. Do I have to do that? No, I don't have to do that. That is already done automatically. So, the user settings, yeah, will be self.view.user settings. Because now self.view user settings. Okay. Get game command. Claim. I also need to get the last claim time. Actually, I already have that in the user settings because I already updated it, so never mind. Current time now midnight, nope. The time left will be, well, time delta. From datetime imports time delta. Hours, and then we have int. There we go. And I don't need that. The reminder message self.view.user settings.reminder claim.message. Any more dots, man? Dot replace. Yes, there's another one. Command, user command. Yes. And there's another one. Ah, yes. Okay. Dot replace. Wait. Doesn't that work? Did I make a mistake? It's dot replace. Ah, yeah, because this is self.view.yada yada yada. This is completely untyped. Yeah, okay. It should work though. And the other is last claim time. Is it? Let's see. I named it last claim time in the database. Oh, by the way, speaking of, did I also? Yeah, I should also rename it in the database. Otherwise, that's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, last claim time. Yeah, the production time. Yeah, the production time. Fuck. Okay, so here's the problem. This I usually set immediately, right? And it is then not changed anymore until hours later or whatever else. It will end up in here and then be like, hey, it's ready. But if I want to include how much stuff it actually generated in that time, of course I can only add that at the end and not right now, because right now I have no idea if he will use any time speeders later on. So I would actually have to do this in this. That's also code that needs to go in this task code. Huh. I mean, I already do that with other stuff, so anyway, yeah, I guess that's just how it is. Not a problem. So we have the reminder message. I don't need those brackets anymore. The reminder is now inserted to the database. User.id. Let me guess. I also have the user in the view, usually, right? So if I look at this, I have the application context. Yeah, okay. I have the Discord bot, I have the guild settings, the embed function. Well, okay, that is not a settings user. Here we have user settings. I usually do not have the user. On the other hand, I only need actually I don't really need the user because I only need the user ID, and I have the user ID from self.view.user settings.user ID. That also knows the user ID. Claim. Time left. And now I need the message channel ID. So I need to add that object in the view. So self.view.message.channel.id. Yes. And now I should probably check if I actually created a reminder. Now, let's see what this returns when it's not successful. Yes, it returns a reminder object. Yeah, but what? Get reminder. Okay, I'm pretty sure that if it wouldn't in any way insert, it would probably just give me a really ugly error. Let's see. Reminder. Yeah, it would just... Yeah, okay. So let's just assume that it will do that. Looks good. So, and now... I would like to respond to the user. Also, not as easy as you might think, because this is you have interaction messages, interaction responses, and I just want to give you a simple interaction. I mean, I do somehow. I already do that somewhere, right? Come on. There we go. Interaction.response.send message. The problem is that you can only respond once. So if the user chooses that and then he chooses something else, I can't respond again because I already responded. Yet another reason why this is so confusing. I had so much fun with this shit, I can tell you. Okay, response dot send message. See, a response can only be done once. If secondary messages need to be sent, consider using follow-up. I'm just asking myself, am I looking at this? Okay, now it's getting... okay, so I respond. If you click on the button, you change it, and then I respond, essentially. This... Okay, so what exactly am I doing here? I send a response, right? Here I send a follow-up. The question is, you can only respond once, which is what I'm doing here, which is correct. But, you know, this, let's have a look at this. All of this is settings messages from Maya. That's this whole thing. Let's just use this right now. I am pretty sure if I change, it will do this, right? This is yes. Now I sent a response, okay. And now if I do not do anything at all and just wait, I will eventually time out. What happens when I do this again? Interesting. I expected an error. Why is that working? Shouldn't it? I mean, I am here now, right? And it's already responded, so... Why can't I respond over and over? Also, what happens now? Woo, boy. That is a little stupid, but okay. Let's reset that. Okay. You know, I will just see what happens. Simple as that. So, interactions.respond.send message is okay. So now I am going to have this user only. Oh no, that's a little ugly. Okay, so the interaction user, your claim reminder is now set for set okay. Yeehaw, of course. Yeehaw! I will remind you to claim after your farms have produced time left. Hours. No hours in here. Well, actually, I don't need that because I have the hours in there. You have produced hours of materials. Note that using time speeders will also note that every time speeder you use will also make the reminder trigger 2 hours faster. Is that the right word here? Quicker? No. Earlier? Earlier. No. Will also impact the reminder. Time speeders, no. Note that time speeders will also reduce reminder time. Is that in any way clear? I don't know. Okay. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Oh, sorry, dude. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, and now we have else. If this whole thing is not numeric. I'm gonna open a modal. A modal. And also I should take a break soon. I need to go to the supermarket. I'm hungry. I don't want to die of starvation. By the way, do I still have coffee? Well, it's almost not cold, right? Response send modal. Yes, so you can now also do that. Instead of responding with a message, you can also respond with a modal. That is what I'm doing here. Set reminder time modal. Await send.modal self.cd type. What is that? Yeah, okay. Now modals have their own file. Set prefix modal, set event reduction modal, cd type / yeah, okay. I don't need that. Ooh, that's a nice track. I like that. Activity. No. I think I don't need that. I quite literally just need the view. Set claim reminder time. What is the name of this? Claim reminder time. Yeah, okay. Let's call it the same. Interaction response. Okay, I don't need that. The question is, do I need to update the embed? Because this, by the way, is also a response. This. Do I need to update the embed? Do I even have an embed? Okay, so the question is, right now I only have this. I don't even know how to ask the user yet. So I'm gonna do something like, hey user, you just use claim. You just claimed, which is kind of obvious, so it's probably all stupid and needs to go away. You just claimed. When should I next remind you to claim? Yeehaw! Nice claim! You know what? I like that. Okay. When should I next remind? When should I remind you to your next claim? I'm just thinking, and this just reminds me of something, because I would kind of like to have Molly be a little bit more like, you know, hey, hello, hi, it's me. And less just like, if I look at Navi, for example, Navi is just, you know, be like, oh my goodness, no, that is not Navi. Yeah, here's Navi. It's like, hey, it's time for this. Hey, it's time for this. And doing anything else than that is because it's just Navi spams a shit ton of shit. So if I would, for example, make this an embed, can you imagine how this channel would look? But with Molly, I think I can do that. Because Molly really isn't there all the time. She's only there when you should do your daily command, which is quite literally once a day. When you should do your quote, which is every 12 hours. By the way, that's also going to be a little bit of an annoying one because of reasons. And I will explain next episode also. Well, no, not next episode, because at the moment this is still not in, so I can't do anything about it. Oh. No, not available yet. It will pop up if you need to claim, which is kind of like every 1 hour, 2 hour, 8 hour, 24 hours, so also not often. And other than that, it will pop up with context stuff. By the way, if you don't know what a context help is supposed to be, for example, if I open chip show, you get these. These are just slash links that are like, hey, you are here. These slash links could be useful right here, you know? So I will also add this to Molly. I usually only add these with slash. So if I do the same thing here, oh, okay, these are actually active here as well. I think I did that because the people that use this game do not hate slash commands. Epic RPG people, oh my goodness, don't even get me started. That is unhealthy hate what they have. Anyway. So, if I moved everything to a nice little embed, technically I would also have to move these to an embed, which not sure would look good. Or I will probably just exclude the helper. Anyway, we'll see how it looks next time. Now, anyway, I will not update anything. So I think that is the code here for now. Now I need to take a break, and then I will next time will do the modal, which is not a big deal actually. It's essentially basically the same thing I am doing. Another class this time. Modal class. It also has a callback, and then yada yada. And then I need to do a view, which will then be another class, which then will add this class, and it will have other stuff. And you understand why I hate this system? It's just so unintuitive. It's just always that's not how my brain works, right? It could be so much easier, but no, it had to be like this. Oh well, I really hope that 3.0 will get rid of that shit. At least the slash stuff in here is not from PPY, because the slash command implementation those guys did. It might be hyper accurate or whatever, but it's just the same. Complete, overcomplicated, unintuitive stuff. But well, whatever. I'm not using it anymore, so... Yeah, okay, I think I will call it a day here, and I will see you next time.